Charisma is that special something that makes certain people stand out in a crowd. It's a magnetic quality that draws others to them, makes them more persuasive, and helps them succeed in both their personal and professional lives. While some people seem to be born with natural charisma, the truth is that it's a skill that can be learned and developed over time. In this video, we'll look at 9 unexpected ways to boost your charisma and become the kind of person that others can't help but be drawn to. From simple body language tweaks to mindset shifts, these tips will help you radiate confidence, warmth, and authenticity in any situation. 1. Practice active listening. Charismatic people are often great listeners. They give others their full attention, ask thoughtful questions, and make them feel heard and understood. When you practice active listening, you show others that you value their thoughts and opinions, and you create a sense of connection and rapport that's hard to resist. To practice active listening, start by putting away distractions and giving the other person your undivided attention. Use nonverbal cues like nodding, smiling, and making eye contact to show that you're engaged and interested. Ask open-ended questions to encourage them to share more, and reflect back what you've heard to show that you understand. By being a patient, attentive listener, you'll make others feel valued and appreciated, and they'll be naturally drawn to your charismatic presence. 2. Use touch strategically. Touch is a powerful tool for building connection and rapport, and charismatic people often use it strategically in their interactions with others. A warm handshake, a gentle pat on the back, or a friendly hug can all create a sense of intimacy and trust that makes others feel more comfortable and connected to you. Of course, it's important to use touch appropriately and respectfully, and to be aware of other people's boundaries and comfort levels. Start with small, non-threatening gestures, like a handshake or a high five, and pay attention to how the other person responds. If they seem uncomfortable or pull away, respect their space and back off. But if they respond positively and reciprocate your touch, it's a sign that you're building a strong, charismatic connection. 3. Smile with your eyes. A genuine smile is one of the most powerful tools in a charismatic person's arsenal, but it's not just about flashing your pearly whites, it's about smiling with your whole face, especially your eyes. When you smile with your eyes, it creates a sense of warmth and sincerity that's hard to fake, and it makes others feel like you're truly happy to be in their presence. To smile with your eyes, focus on the feeling behind your smile. Think about something that genuinely makes you happy or amused, and let that positive emotion shine through in your expression. Crinkle the corners of your eyes, let your cheeks lift, and allow your whole face to light up with authentic joy. When you smile with your eyes, others will feel the sincerity behind it and be naturally drawn to your charismatic energy. 4. Be a storyteller. Charismatic people are often great storytellers. They have a way of capturing others' attention and imagination, and they use stories to create a sense of connection and shared experience. When you share a personal story or anecdote, it reveals something about who you are and what you value, and it invites others to relate to you on a deeper level. To be a great storyteller, start by choosing stories that are meaningful and relevant to the conversation at hand. Focus on the details that bring the story to life, and use vivid language and descriptions to create a sense of place and emotion. Practice your pacing and delivery, and pay attention to how your audience is responding. When you tell a story with passion and authenticity, others will be drawn in and feel a strong sense of connection to you and your charismatic presence. 5. Find common ground. Charismatic people have a way of making others feel like they're on the same team. They find common ground and shared interests, and they use them to create a sense of unity and rapport. When you take the time to discover what you have in common with someone else, it creates a bond that makes them feel more connected and drawn to you. To find common ground, start by asking questions and listening actively to the other person's responses. Look for shared experiences, values, or interests that you can relate to and build upon. It could be something as simple as a love of a particular sports team, a shared hometown, or a mutual passion for a hobby or cause. When you find that point of connection, emphasize it and use it as a foundation for building a stronger, more charismatic relationship. 6. Use humor judiciously. Humor is a powerful tool for building charisma, but it's important to use it judiciously and appropriately. When used well, humor can break the ice, create a sense of playfulness and fun, and make others feel more at ease in your presence. But when used poorly or excessively, it can come across as try-hard, insensitive, or even offensive. To use humor effectively, start by reading the room and gauging the tone of the conversation. Look for natural opportunities to inject a bit of levity or wit, but don't force it if it doesn't feel right. Avoid humor that's self-deprecating, sarcastic, or at someone else's expense. Instead, focus on finding the funny in everyday situations or shared experiences. When you use humor to create a sense of warmth and connection, rather than to show off or get a cheap laugh, you'll come across as more charismatic and likable. 7. Radiate positive energy. One of the most important aspects of charisma is the ability to radiate positive energy. Charismatic people have a way of lighting up a room and making others feel good just by being around them. They exude warmth, enthusiasm, and optimism, and they inspire others to feel the same way. To radiate positive energy, start by focusing on the good in every situation and person. Look for opportunities to offer praise, encouragement, and support, and avoid complaining or dwelling on negative things. When faced with a challenge or setback, approach it with a can-do attitude and a determination to find a solution. Smile often, laugh freely, and let your natural enthusiasm and zest for life shine through. By being a consistent source of positive energy and good vibes, you'll naturally attract others to your charismatic presence. 8. Embrace your quirks. One of the most charming things about truly charismatic people is that they're not afraid to be themselves. Embracing your quirks is a key component of boosting your charisma. Truly charismatic people are comfortable in their own skin and confident to let their unique personality traits shine through. They don't try to hide their flaws or conform to others' expectations, but instead celebrate what makes them different and special. When you're authentic and true to yourself, it puts others at ease and makes them feel like they can be themselves around you too. To start embracing your quirks, take some time to identify what makes you unique. Maybe you have a silly laugh that you've always been self-conscious about, or a weird hobby that you've been afraid to share with others. Maybe you have a quirky sense of humor or a distinctive style that sets you apart from the crowd. Whatever it is that makes you different, start to celebrate and embrace it as a part of who you are. When you're comfortable with your quirks and willing to let them show, you'll naturally exude a sense of confidence and ease that others will find irresistible. You'll no longer be wasting energy trying to hide or suppress parts of yourself, but instead, letting your true personality shine through. And when you're authentically yourself, you'll attract like-minded people who appreciate and value you for who you really are. So, don't be afraid to let your quirks and eccentricities show. They're a key part of what makes you uniquely charismatic and magnetic to others. 9. Be a curious learner. Finally, charismatic people are often insatiably curious about the world around them. They love learning new things, asking questions, and exploring different perspectives. When you approach life with a sense of curiosity and openness, you naturally become more engaging and interesting to others. To cultivate your curiosity, start by asking more questions in your daily interactions. Be genuinely interested in learning about other people's experiences, opinions, and ideas. Read widely, try new things, and seek out opportunities to expand your knowledge and horizons. When you approach the world with a sense of wonder and eagerness to learn, you'll naturally become more charismatic and magnetic to those around you. Remember, these tips are just a starting point for boosting your charisma. The most important thing is to be authentic, genuine, and true to yourself in all your interactions. When you focus on building real connections and making others feel good in your presence, your natural charisma will shine through effortlessly. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.